Hey y'all, welcome to Freedom Makers. I'm Amanda and today we hit a case sale. I highly recommend that if you know of a producer. We went to Gulf Coast Produce today and we stocked up on a lot of things. A lot of these are just veggies that we would normally use over time, and I would normally just get these at the store. Onions are really hard for me to grow, and so we got a huge bag of these yellow onions. We also got some red onions. They're in another bag. I'll show you that in a minute. But I got so many onions because I can split this up and share this among a couple different families, and I can also put this in the freezer. So I'm going to be chopping some of these, put those in the freezer. When it's salsa season, I'll already have that chopped up and ready to go, so that's going to make my life easier later. But also we have these to cook with, so that we don't have to worry in the near future. These are going to hold up really well in the fridge. These are fresh, they're really nice, they're beautiful, and so we'll have those for a long time. There are several other things in here. I'm going to show you what we got. Alright, here we have potatoes, we have apples, we have more apples. One of these boxes is going to my neighbors. This is a huge sack of yellow onions, but I also have a bag of red onions on the side here. Behind there are 3 boxes of pineapple, one of which goes to Deep South, our neighbors. This is some sugar snap peas. You can see one sticking out here. These are great just for salads and snacking. We've been munching on a lot of fresh veg lately, and so we're running out, we're running low until our gardens start coming in, and so we're missing that. So that's what these are for, just snacking fresh. Here's the pineapples. That's 3 boxes deep. These are really green. I'm going to show you guys how we stand these up so that they will ripen in the house. One day I'm going to process one box, the next day I'll process the second box. The other one is going to our neighbors. Then in front of that here we have carrots. This is 50 pounds of carrots. These carrots are absolutely beautiful. I do see some blemishes, but for the most part these are just huge carrots. A lot of these I will just stack up in the fridge because they will hold up well over time and they look like they're really good quality. So I'm going to check these out and put the better ones in the fridge just for fresh eating, for us to use in like skillet recipes, casseroles, stir fries, that kind of thing. And fresh munching, we can cut these into sticks really easily. And the rest, like any like this that look like they're on their way out, I will cut up and can to put on our pantry shelves. In the cooler here on the top I have a pound of lemongrass. This was only $4. We're going to experiment with some of this. Paul's daughter is also out here quarantined with us, and so she likes to cook with this. She's going to show me some different things and show me how she uses it. $4 a pound, I mean that's a lot of lemongrass, so we couldn't pass that up. Then we have butter. This is unsalted. This is 36 pounds. We got this for $77. It works out to just over $2 a box. We're having this with the neighbors, so that brings us to 18 boxes. So that was a really good buy for us. We use butter a lot. I like to do a lot of my own bacon and make cookies and that kind of thing. And so this was great to have on hand. And I think that concludes everything. Yeah, the apples, onions, we got it all. We have a lot of stuff planted, but it's not going to be ready in the near future. It's going to take a little time, and so until we get our stuff squared away, we start bringing food in from our own garden. It's really great that we found this case sale so that we can put some things up in the freezer. I'm going to be canning some of this, but a lot of this we're just going to eat fresh over time. So I've got an extra fridge here, and we are going to be stocking this with some stuff that we can eat over the next couple of weeks until we do start to have some of that fresh produce come in. Alright y'all, Sunshine and I just came over to Deep South. We're dropping off some stuff for Miss Wanda. She's got apples, half a case of butter, and some pineapples. She's going to be putting those up in a lot of different ways. If you're interested to see what she does with this, I'm sure she'll be posting on Instagram and of course her YouTube channel, Crazy Days, as well. So you guys check her out. She always has good stuff she does with her extra.
Yeah,
She does.
we're going to be canning. We're going to be dehydrating. We're going to get busy.
Yeah, lots to do.
Thank you guys.
Now we're home, friends. It has been a very, very busy day. We have all of our food in. I have my pineapples stacked here. This is underneath my table. This is where we eat, and I do a lot of my work. But underneath here, I have stacked up all the pineapples upside down so that they will be sweeter when I cut them in a few days. These should be fine, maybe 2 days or so, 3 days. I'll hack into one, and they're going to be so sweet because I'm putting them upside down. That just lets the juices flow in a way that they don't normally flow because it's upside down. Anyway, it's a trick I learned when I lived in Hawaii, and so these are going to be amazing. Next to that over here, I have potatoes. I've already dug into these, and I have gotten 30 out and baked those. I'm going to make twice baked potatoes for the freezer. I've done this before in a video. I'll link that for you guys so that you can check that out if you wish. For now, these 2 bags of onions are just sitting in the floor. I did see a recipe for pickled red onions. I've never tried that before, but it looks like it would be great on tacos and different things. So I'm going to make a batch of those, and then I want to make some French onion soup with the yellow onions for next winter. And I'm going to chop a bunch for salsa later in the summer and see how many I have left. Then last but certainly not least was this box of 25 pounds of Roma tomatoes. Sunshine and I have already processed these. We just got these done. I forgot to take pictures or video. We were having so much fun. Sunshine stood at the sink and helped me peel all of these while I chopped them. We talked. We had a blast. We ended up with these 3-gallon bags. Sunshine and I had a blast getting these ready for tomorrow. I'm going to toss them into the fridge overnight. I'll heat them up to jar tomorrow, but for now we are going to call it a day. It's been a long day. We've got a lot done. We have much more to do. I really hope this video inspires you guys to be community minded. If you know of a case sale, reach out to your neighbors, to your friends, ask them if they'd like to go in with you on some things. If a case is too much for you or too expensive for you, then maybe you can share that produce. It's a great way to be involved in your community and help others as well as yourself and stay socially distant. I thank you guys all for stopping by and sharing some time with me today. I'll be in the kitchen for several days coming up, getting all of this done and processed. I'm going to be canning outdoors, and I'm going to bring you guys along for our setup. Paul has been working on getting me a space set up just so that I can can outside. I'm really excited about that. I'll bring you guys along for more. We've also been working on several other projects here, and I have several videos coming up. So I hope you guys will stick around. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. I will catch you guys in the next video. In the meantime, I hope you guys are doing well. Stay safe, stay home, and I will see you then. Bye, my friends.